They always said family never changes. But mine did. And the day they replaced me with my own brother was the day everything inside me broke. I wasn't the favorite, I wasn't the golden child, I wasn't even considered important. I was just there, the quiet one, the one who didn't argue, didn't demand, didn't take up space. And maybe that's why they thought it was easy to push me aside. It didn't happen suddenly. It was slow, small comparisons, quiet dismissals, moments where my brother was praised while I stood in the background pretending I didn't hear the difference. Look at him, they'd say. Look at what he's doing. Look at how proud he makes us. And every time those words hit me, I'd smile on the outside and crumble a little more on the inside. Then came the day everything shifted. The day they stopped seeing me as part of the family and started seeing me as an option they didn't need. My brother wasn't just the favorite, he became the replacement. Every decision, every plan, every conversation revolved around him. I wasn't asked. I wasn't considered. I wasn't needed. It stings in a way only family can make you feel. Because strangers can't break you like that. Only the people you love the most can. So I stepped back. Quietly. Slowly. Not out of anger, but out of survival. You can only knock on a door so many times before you realize no one on the other side is opening it. I stopped trying to prove myself. I stopped explaining my dreams. I stopped begging to be seen. And that silence, it taught me more about myself than their approval ever did. I focused on my own path, on building something real, something meaningful, something that wasn't tied to their validation. While they celebrated my brother, I built a life they never expected. Every small win felt like a breath of fresh air. Every step forward felt like reclaiming a piece of myself they ignored. I grew quietly, and success has a way of echoing, even when you don't speak about it. Then one day, the same family who once forgot I existed came knocking on my door. Not with pride, not with celebration, but with need. Life had humbled them, and suddenly the son they pushed aside became the son they needed. Their voices were softer now. Their words were hesitant. They weren't calling for the golden child anymore. They were calling for me, the one they ignored, the one they dismissed, the one they once replaced. And the strangest part? I didn't feel angry. I didn't feel like throwing their past actions in their faces. I felt calm, because I had grown into someone who didn't need their recognition to feel whole. They told me they were proud. They told me they were wrong. They told me they finally understood my worth. Hearing it didn't fix the past, but it reminded me how far I'd come. I realized something powerful. Sometimes life doesn't give you the family you deserve, but it gives you the strength to become someone they can't overlook anymore. I helped them, not because they deserved it, but because I refused to become the kind of person their treatment could have turned me into. I rose above it, even when it hurt. And now, when they look at me, they don't see the forgotten son anymore. They see the man who stood on his own when no one else stood with him. They see the son whose value never needed their approval. They see the strength they underestimated. My family replaced me once, but life never did. Life gave me back everything they overlooked: confidence, resilience, purpose, and a future brighter than any praise they withheld. And today I stand tall, not because they need me again, but because I finally learned I never needed them to see my worth in the first place.